Good afternoon. Oh, there we go. This is a wonderful and glorious day indeed. We have so much to give thanks for. At this time, if you're able, I invite you to rise for the invocation. Let us pray. Almighty God, on this day, we have much to celebrate. We celebrate this graduating class and the resiliency they have shown while at Grandview. Their journey has been unique, and they've handled it well. In celebrating them, we celebrate the people whose sacrifices have brought about this day: family, friends, faculty, staff, coaches, alumni, mentors, and the many others supporting them on their journey. Finally, in celebrating these students, we celebrate you, the author and sustainer of all creation. We now commit these graduates and this ceremony to your loving care. Amen. You may be seated. I now invite Chris Murray, Chair of the Grandview Board of Trustees, to the podium.
Good afternoon and welcome. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and the entire Grandview University community, congratulations to the class of 2023. As I welcome you here today, I also extend a welcome to those graduates and family members who are viewing live stream of this ceremony. We are glad you're able to join us for this special event. Today's celebration is the culmination of hard work that you've put into your education. While celebrating all you have achieved, we also look forward to the next steps in your journey. Whatever those next steps may be, we hope you will treasure the education, experiences, and relationships you gained while at Grandview. When you leave this ceremony as the newest alumni of Grandview University, you will go with all of our best wishes for your future. Again, congratulations. And I now invite Casey Hill to the podium.
Thank you, Mr. Murray. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Casey Hill, and I'm the Viking Council President. On behalf of the student body, I welcome you to the 2023 Grandview University Commencement Ceremony. Esteemed faculty, members of the staff and administration, alumni, family members, guests, and fellow Vikings, I would like to thank all of you for being here as we celebrate the accomplishments that my fellow students have achieved over the last 4 years. I would like to begin by first acknowledging all the family members in the audience this afternoon, as well as those who have passed and could not be in attendance today, but knowing that they are here in spirit with us. The family members in attendance and the ones watching online gave their unwavering support, guidance, and encouragement along our incredible journey. Class of 2023, here we are. In a few minutes, well, maybe an hour or two, we will be holding our very own diplomas etched with the seal of Grandview University. As I began to write this speech, I reflected on these last 4 years and how much we truly went through. We lived through a history book, literally and figuratively. I think we can all agree on that. Let's throw it back to the fall of 2019. We're all scared, 18-year-old freshmen beginning to live life on our own. Fast forward to January 2020. I remember sitting in Dr. Laguerre's microbiology class when he brought up this new virus that we didn't know much about. We all kind of laughed it off, not realizing the lasting impact it would have on all of our lives, literally. Coming back to Grandview after an entire lockdown, we didn't know what to expect. Could we go to practice? Could we socialize with friends? Could we go to class in person? We faced so many uncertainties that year, and we were not sure what was to come. Through all the challenges we endured, hardships faced, and lifestyle changes we unexpectedly had to make, we persevered through it all, and we are here today. I find it funny that a pandemic that was intended to keep us separated actually brought us closer together as a student body and united us across campus. When I came to Grandview in 2019, I fell in love with the tight-knit community that our student body created, and this love was reunited over the last year as the campus became less fragmented and more whole once again. With that being said, I'd like to wish all my peers the best of luck in their next journey, and as you embark on a new journey, remember the time you spent at Grandview, reflect on the lessons that empowered you to prosper, and always remember to not forget where you came from, but always remember where you were going. And to my fellow Vikings, enjoy today's ceremony that is recognizing your achievements, and congratulations. It has truly been an honor to serve as your representative for the past 2 years. And as always, Skol Vikes, baby. Thank you. I now invite President Keck back to the podium.
Good afternoon. Class of 2023, this is it. You made it. Congratulations. Some of you came to Grandview in the fall of 2019 and have spent 4 straight years on campus. For others, your journey may have been longer or shorter. It may have started elsewhere, or it may have included some interruptions along the way. Whatever your path to today's graduation ceremony, we are so proud of you. Truly, today is a celebration of our students' accomplishments. It marks the end of your pursuit of the degrees that we will be conferring on you today. While today is an ending, it is also ascending into your new beginning. That's why it's called Commencement. Today, we send you into the next chapters of your lives with excitement, confidence, and hope. Excitement about what lies ahead for you, confidence that you have been well prepared, and hope that you will positively impact the world, much as you did here at Grandview. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce our student commencement speaker, Lo Stone. Lo is, yes, go ahead, yep. Lo is a non-traditional first-generation student, and she has accomplished so much in her time here at Grandview. She's graduating today with a degree in theater arts and a minor in creative writing. Last week, she was recognized for her membership in 3 honor societies, and she received the Janice Noyes Award for Excellence in Theater. During her time here, Lori has acted, directed, and written plays, and she received the first place Bifrost Literary Prize. Lori received several nominations to be the student speaker today. One nominator wrote that she is a huge inspiration for many students, and she takes new students under her wing and brings out the best in people. She has faced hardship, but you would never have known based on how much she is there for others. Another nominator wrote that her voice is so powerful and beautiful. It's one that should be heard by so many people. And another nominator, a faculty member, wrote, I have had her in a variety of courses, and she has been exceptional in each one, raising the level of the class with her work and her presence. She is remarkable. It is my pleasure to present to you our student speaker, Lo Stone.
Thank you. My hands are so sweaty. I'm so sorry. It took me so long to get here. I mean, not here, that was very easy, but here. I'm here today with the help of many people. My amazing husband, Mr. Stone, my children, Taryn, Peyton, Jalen, Archer, Rihanna, Juliana, Lily, who are all terrible, horrible, no good people, but they are my reason for breathing each day. My grandson, Mason Wesley, I know you're out there, an amazing gift from God. My mother, Barbara, stepfather, Mike, father, Norman in heaven, grandmothers, Sylvia, Catherine, Amanda, Jeanette, and my nephew, Trevor, who left this earth way too soon. I want to thank Jody Jinks, Alex Snodgrass, Carl Lindberg, Dr. Paul Brook, and the incredible Kristen Larson. The opportunities I have been rewarded with have been many and are certainly beyond what I thought were my limitations. In my time at Grandview, I have written plays, screenplays, poems, and short stories. I have produced, acted, directed, designed, stage managed, prop mastered, collaborated, I'm still going, established lifelong connections, written and performed my own autobiographical show. I've become a published author, nominated 3 times for an Irene Ryan Acting Scholarship. I placed the last 2 years in the B. Frost Literary Journal Prize, and I have been inducted into 3 honor societies. I am graduating today, summa cum laude. Like my grandmothers before me, I am also a high school dropout. I don't say that proudly, but it is something I cannot ever change. Sometimes decisions made in life are irreversible. And that doesn't mean that you have to just be done with everything and the curtain is down. I shouldn't be standing here. I failed many, many times in life, in education, obviously, but in relationships and jobs and friendships. I am a terrifically imperfect person, an oxymoron, a contradiction, plain and multi-layered, simple and complex. Life has a way of dulling our senses, and we forget things that we were passionate about, or we tell ourselves that those things are for dreamers and not worth the time. But the dream isn't the problem. The time is the problem. We wager our time every day, accepting mediocre because it's easier, and always thinking we have an unlimited supply available. And I have this interesting Benjamin Button scenario going on, and it brings me a perspective that perhaps the me that was once okay with dropping out of high school just simply didn't understand. My situation, being unique, is exactly the reason I stand before you today. I can't tell you the number of times in my life that I have been kicked and punched and stomped. I've been told repeatedly that I am nothing, and sometimes I even believed them. A few years ago, I lost 2 people that were very special to me, and it just rocked me to the core. I was working a career that had lost all its shine, and the very things that drew me to it suddenly were in this con list in my head, and I realized I can just change this situation. Now my children see me sitting at my desk late at night on their way to bed. They see me poring over scripts or classes. They watch me when I'm on stage, the result of hours and hours of rehearsals. Now they see a mother they've never seen before, and I think they like it. I think it surprises them seeing me in this new way. I'm invigorated, I'm excited about learning, and I see the further into my own education I go, I create this birth behind me that makes it easier for my children to gain their footing. It is opening their minds in new and fantastic ways. It's become part of our natural conversation at the dinner table: education, art, creativity, diversity. By example, my children are exploring their unique paths, and I get the privilege of watching them go beyond their own limitations. Only with education can you change the world. You must learn first to lead effectively, otherwise you're just an actual moron. You don't want to do that. Now I have color and vision and possibilities. I don't even know all the things that are going to come my way, but I wonder why I wasted so much time struggling and why I gave so much energy to those that did not want me to succeed. It's okay to change the course of your life, and certainly okay to fail. It is in all those terrific imperfections that make me innately me, and you so very you. It's okay to be an oxymoron. Now I can proudly say that this cap and this gown, they're mine, and I have earned them. I proudly say that today I am a dropout with a bachelor's degree. I am forever a theater kid, a mom, a wife, an actor, a writer with a bachelor's degree. Congratulations, class of 2023. Break a leg.
Thank you, Lo. Thank you. One of the best parts of being president at Grandview is getting to know our incredible alumni. I recently had the pleasure of meeting Nabi Mohadami. whose personal story of perseverance, kindness, and optimism is both impressive and inspiring. Born in rural Afghanistan and the oldest of 9 children, Nabi learned English at a young age with the hope of becoming an interpreter for the U.S. Armed Forces. His translation skills and work ethic made him an invaluable interpreter and a trusted colleague for United States troops, including the Iowa National Guard in Afghanistan. Fearing for Nabi and his family's safety under the Taliban, Iowa soldiers helped him apply for permission to move to America. When they finally arrived in America in 2013, Nabi was intent on making a better life for his young family. He worked 2 jobs while going to college and completed his bachelor's degree in Management Information Systems from Grandview University in 2021. Since moving to the United States, Nabi has committed much of his time helping Afghan refugees and making our community better for all. Nabi currently works as an IT analyst at Principal Financial Group, and he and his wife, Sanam, have 3 beautiful children. Please join me in welcoming Nabi Mohaddami to the podium to share a few remarks.
Thank you, President Rachel Keck, for the introduction. President Keck, faculty, staff, family, guests, and graduates. It is a great honor to be chosen as commencement speaker and to be part of this celebration at Grandview University. Graduates, congratulations. I know you have worked hard for this achievement because I was a student myself 2 years ago. I know you had to sacrifice a lot. You had to sacrifice your family time. You had to sacrifice your money, and the most important thing, your time for this accomplishment. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nabi Mohammadi, and I'm originally from Afghanistan. I was born in the north of Afghanistan, but we moved to Kabul, and that's where I grew up, and I went to school and graduated from high school. I moved to Iowa with the help of my Iowan friends. The soldiers, we became like a family when we were working in a military, in a fire base in the border of Afghanistan and Pakistan. I am currently working at Principal Financial Group, a great company to work for, and I'm so proud to be part of such great company, and I'm very happy that I have my boss's boss here. Today, I'm here to share my story. This is the benefit of living in a diverse country. Everyone has their own stories, and everyone has come from long way to get here. So today, this speech might be different because we are, again, we live in the melting pot. So that's why it's going to be a little bit different. In July of 2013, after moving to, it will be a little bit focused to my academic achievement and academic story, basically. In July of 2013, after moving to the US, I wanted to go back to college. Because I did not have the opportunity, and now that I had the opportunity, I wanted to take it. I was so desperate that I went to DMAC 2 weeks after we came to the US because I wanted to start from somewhere, no matter where, but I was hungry. I wanted to because I knew education is the way. I did not even have a car, or for the first 2 weeks, we were living with a friend, with Jacobus' family. His son was deployed to Afghanistan, Dalton Jacobus. He helped me with the process to start the paperwork and come to the US. We stayed with Todd Jacobus' family for 2 weeks, and then we got our own apartment and moved to our own apartment. My primary transportation for a year was my bicycle, all seasons, because it would take me less time to go to any location with my bicycle than taking the bus. So sometimes people will look at me and they would yell like, "Are you crazy?" Because I was riding my bicycle on the snow. But you know what? I'm proud of every moment. And because they said the hard work will pay off, I can tell you, my brothers and sisters, it will pay off. And you see, you are the example yourself. So I read this Martin Luther King Jr. quote somewhere. I don't remember, but I always, like, this is something when I talk to the refugees, I always bring this example and tell them this. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving. That's what I believed in. I had to keep moving. And not only myself, I wanted to make sure my spouse is also following me. Because in America, it is equal opportunity for everyone, but you gotta go after that opportunity. It's not gonna come to you. And continuing my higher education was a dream. But there were some challenges in Afghanistan, and I had to overcome. Sometimes in life, you have to prioritize. There are things you want to do, but you can't do it because you do not have the resources to achieve that. I want to share my academic story. In 2009, I started working as a translator with the US Armed Forces in Afghanistan. It wasn't just a translation. Sometimes it was culture advising and providing security, because you are part of the group. Anything happen, it will happen to you as well. And after taking the test and going through all the screenings and make sure you are the good guy, I was assigned to a fire base in southern Afghanistan, about 15 kilometers from Afghan and Pakistan border. So it was a base of like 200 people, and we did not have access to a lot of resources, I can tell you that. So the first challenge I had was learning Afghanistan's language. So Afghanistan is a multi-tribal country, and we have over 20 tribes, and each tribe has their own language. Some of them are similar to each other, but some are not. My native language is Farsi, Dari. Dari is the dialect, but Farsi is the language. And where I was assigned to, they spoke Pashto. So now I had to also learn Pashto besides learning English, because I started learning English in 2007, and it was just 2 years before I became I took English classes for 2 years before becoming a translator. So now I had to not only learn English, I had to also learn Pashto. So every day after coming from a mission, I had a newspaper or a book or something, taking the words out, translate them, learn, and just keep going, improving myself. That's the only thing I had access to and I wanted to use. So working as a translator wasn't easy. I can tell you, I am thankful and grateful to be alive, to be talking here. Because there were some incidents that happened, and one of them in July of 2011. Our track was hit by an IED, improvised explosive device, and I was injured. I was taken to the hospital for about, I was in the hospital for about 13 days. After that, they told me, you need to go home, and then we will call you. After a couple days, I got a flight and I went home, recovering from the injuries. I was home for about 6 months before I get a new assignment. I could not go back to work with the same units because I could no longer wear the army gear, the helmet, the body armor, and all the heaviest stuff that you had to carry. I can tell you, I spent the toughest 6 months of my life. But one thing, I did not want to give up. I wanted to move forward. I was telling to myself, okay, even if they not call me again, I have to have a backup plan. And what was my backup plan? Continuing my higher education, because I knew that would open the door for more opportunities for me. I did not have a lot of money, but I was hoping that once I started school, I'll be able to find another job, and then I'll be able to continue until I get my degree. Again, I'm grateful to be here and have my family. My hardworking wife is here, Sanam. My son Armin, my daughter Sarah, and my youngest son Omar. I'm so grateful we are here, and let me tell you something. When you hear a refugee, remember one thing: they have left everything behind, and all they want is a peaceful life. And I think everyone needs to be given an opportunity to live that peaceful life. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to use this opportunity to also bring awareness about the women's situation in Afghanistan right now. I'm grateful that we are here. My wife is able to work, go to school, or even go to doctor's appointment by herself. And my daughter Sarah is able to go to school, go to her karate, and just have the opportunity to become what she wishes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in 21st century, but Afghan women are not allowed to work. Afghan girls are not able to go to school. They are banned from school. Afghan women are not able to even go outside, whether their male partner. This is not something Islam said. Don't get this wrong. Because the Islam I know, it says learn knowledge even if it's in China. Like Saudi Arabia to China is a long way. So Islam encourages people to go to China and then learn knowledge. And it didn't mention for the men to go, only men go. No, there was no line for everyone. And also, Prophet Muhammad, all his life, emphasized imparting and receiving knowledge. In fact, the very first word the Prophet received in the revelation from Allah was the word Iqra, meaning read. The seeking of knowledge is obligatory for every Muslim. Every Muslim means every Muslim, men and women. The Prophet drew no lines here. And I'm hoping that the Islamic communities and the international communities do something about this. I'm hoping that they push restoring the women's rights in Afghanistan. Because as former First Lady Michelle Obama said, when women are educated, their countries become stronger and more prosperous. And if the international community want a prosperous Afghanistan, this is the way. Women are half of our society. No matter where you go. And I would advocate for Afghan women anytime, any opportunity I get. After the government collapse in Afghanistan on August 15, you probably watched the news. You probably saw some sad sentences. Some of them were heartbreaking. I could not watch it myself, but it happened. And I want to thank the veterans, especially the Afghan war veterans. Do I have veterans here? Can you stand up and can you guys give them a... Afghan war veterans here, the veterans, everyone, thank you. So after the government clubs, because I worked with the US Army and my family was still back there, so I was calling everyone, our senators, the veterans I know, and everyone trying to get my extended family out of Afghanistan, especially my brother who was working, who was an Afghan National Army major, and his family. No one, no one was responding to me. I mean, they responded, but no one was taking an action. Until a veteran, Iowa Senator Zach Nunn, he he took my call and he said, "Brother, I know what you are going through. Let's work together. Let's work together to rescue our allies." And he founded a group of Task Force Argo with a group of veterans from all over the country. Their goal was to get our allies out of Afghanistan. And I became a volunteer. We rescued over 3,500 Americans, permanent residents, and our Afghan allies, including my brother and his wife and 3 children. Now, I'm very happy that my brother is here. I still have my rest of my extended family in Afghanistan. We had to move into another location that I can't expose, but we are working. Hopefully, with your prayers, we can find a way to get them out. And anyone out there can help us, I would appreciate it. In addition to my brother's family, we have over 1,000 Afghan refugees in Iowa now. And watching the news and watching the way they were evacuated made me realize they came here with nothing. And not as a Muslim, not as an Afghan, that they're Afghan, I need to help, no. As a human being, as someone who went through this resettlement process 10 years ago, I felt that it is my responsibility now, it is my moral responsibility to go back and help as much as I can, anything I can help with. Initially, they were placed in the hotels around the metro. So I went to the hotel and see what they need help with. I realized they have food, they are getting food, but it is not something they can cook right away. So I'm like, food. So you gotta go find food. And then we had to find other people, got connected with the other people who were doing the same thing, trying to help. The initial need was food, so we had to make sure everyone is having food and not go to sleep hungry because they are in America. If that had happened, then I would not be able to go to sleep myself. And that was the start of doing volunteer. I have been a volunteer, but more actively. And then got connected with other organizations like Des Moines Refugee Support Group and work with the resettlement organizations to ensure the service they are providing. And the issues the Afghans are having, they know those issues and working on it. One of the projects I had was DMAC donated 150 computers to Afghan refugees. And we wanted to make sure those computers go to the right people. And in order to encourage people, because I know how important it is for the refugees to learn the language. So in order to make sure people sign up for English classes, we said, okay, if you sign up for English classes, we help you sign up, we'll give you a computer. And everyone was willing to learn English, and we gave them a computer. And later they were thankful because computer was just a opportunity for them to learn English, and they're all improving day by day, and more people are willing to learn English. We also realize that the resettlement organizations are overwhelmed. And I personally did not want to blame because I understand the situation. So I stepped up and coordinated with more volunteers to make sure they have access to resources they really need. I want to give a shout out to a few people and organizations here. Thank you, Iowa DOT, for being so flexible and working with me and other volunteers and organizing those group tests and ensuring people get their permits, because that's one thing that will help them to get self-sufficient, helps them to go to work and have an income, support their families here. And remember, like, most of the refugees, they have families back home. And it's not just themselves or their families here they support. They also support a family or two back home. And that's what I have been doing for 10 years. Thank you. I wanted to make sure that my siblings and people I know and people I can help are also educated. I can proudly say that all of my siblings, not all because we still have one in a school, but rest of them, 7 of them are graduated from college. Thank you. And also, not only my siblings and my brother-in-laws are also graduated from college. And we know that our families couldn't support them, couldn't pay their tuition, but with a couple hours of overtime here, we can do that. And that's what we did. And they are a little bit disappointed because they do not have the opportunity they wish for, but you know what? They are educated. They know what is right and wrong. So back to Des Moines, we still have a lot of work to do. Now we have a community of more than 1,000, and I felt this is my responsibility to unite everyone, to have an inclusive board and an organization to help our Afghan refugees. And the first person I could think of was my own mentor and advisor at DMAC, Hadi Atal. He's been here for 35 years and has been helping the Afghan community since his arrival. And thank you. So I shared the volunteering story because I want you to consider that. Because there are a lot of people in our community, they need help. I know we cannot change the world, but we can change the world for an individual by helping them, right? We can at least change their world for a day or two, make them happy. For the last 2 years, I have received many phone calls of the neighbors who wanted to help their neighbor, but they just had problem communicating. They were like, I want to help my neighbor, but we're just having a little problem. Can you help? Basically, what they need help with. And I was like, yes, I can help that. I appreciate that you are trying to help, and I'm happy to help as well. So this is how we should be. If we all here just take care of our neighbor, we're not gonna have any problem. Again, this is the beauty of America, the melting pot. You hear the stories of people from different backgrounds. And as students, let me read this quote from Eleanor Roosevelt. As he said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Today, I'm sure your dream came true because you are graduating from Grandview University. No matter what your role in our society, you will be better for it because you improve yourself and your skills through higher education. Now this is just the beginning. Go out and make positive impacts in our communities and make a difference in the world. Again, you might not be able to change the world, but you can change the world of a person. Thank you for listening. Wishing each and every one of you much success and a bright future. Again, congratulations.
A passionate advocate for helping refugees in our community, you have dedicated yourself to the betterment of others, and we honor you today. From your early days growing up in rural Afghanistan to your challenging and dangerous time as an interpreter and translator supporting U.S. troops in Afghanistan, you have always showed courage and strength of character. You are inspired to help others by those who helped you. You are a beacon of hope for what is possible through works of service. Never afraid of hard work, you are committed to making a better life for your family by immigrating to the United States, working, attending Grandview University, and becoming a U.S. citizen. Your resilience, hard work, and optimism has rewarded you. Since moving to Iowa, your continued service to Afghan refugees in the Des Moines area is inspiring to all of us and a testament to your generous spirit and kindness of heart. And your assistance while putting yourself in danger to help evacuate U.S. citizens, permanent residents, and allies after the Afghan government collapsed is truly remarkable. Your commitment to your fellow humans, your courage in the face of adversity, and your perseverance, loyalty, and success exemplifies for what we hope for all of our Grandview graduates. For the work you have done and the impact you have had on so many lives, we thank you and honor you, Mr. Mohammadi. In recognition and appreciation of your service and commitment to helping others and for being an inspiration and light in the world, Grandview University is honored to confer upon you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Nabi Mohammadi, generous servant to the community, passionate advocate for refugees, beacon of hope, and resilient defender of your cause. By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Grandview University and by the state of Iowa, I hereby confer upon you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. And grant to you all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. One more round of applause. Okay, now for the good stuff, graduates. A few items of note as we formally confer your hard-earned degree upon you. I will hand you your diploma cover and will extend my hand to shake yours. If you prefer, extend a fist bump or a simple wave. This is your day, so you do you. Graduates, y'all ready? Dr. Moses, over there. Let's do this.
Candidates for the master's degree, when directed by the faculty marshal, please stand and make your way forward. The following candidates have met all necessary requirements and are hereby recommended by the faculty of Grandview University for the following master's degrees: Master of Education, Master of Science in Athletic Training, Master of Science in Clinical Mental Health Counseling, Master of Science in Organizational Leadership, Master of Science in Sport Management, and Master of Social Work. Madison Glenn Duff. Emily Gaskill. Ty Allen Halverson. Kevin Kyle Johnson. Kendall Marissa Scheffler. Sean T. Singwald. Patricia Uhall. Katie Marie Banowitz. Nicholas Brambila. McKenna LeRae Davidson. Caleb Edward Lunny. Alyssa Ray Angle McGinnis. Gina Marie Arbogast. Sophia Kaylin Bauman. Rebecca Hope Borden. Stacy Bruton. Kelvin Leonard Gilkey Jr. Kelsey Charlie Koheiser. Brittany L. Miller. Heather Marie Monahan. Sonia Navarro. Chad Allen Peters. Sarah Potter. Danielle M. Rush. Jessica Schroer. Sarah Stotts. Ashley Marie Toby. Melissa Lynn Venter. Emily Sulema Villarreal Gonzalez. Faith Wilson. Edina Zinkovich. Kelawu Flomo.
Oweo!
Dana Y. Hebler. Jacob Carl Large. Morgan Marie Lawson. E.G. Masungu. Nicole Red. Niles Edward Siefkin. Tatum DeRue Voss. Donna Wolk. Trevor James Albert. Blake Andrew Bowen. Caitlin Marie Dayton. Bryce Dean. Jamie Ray Evans. Clay Timothy Frymuth. Benjamin Huftelin. Aaron Carl Naderhoff. Jaron Rubel. Zaong. Durley J. Beacom. Nicholas Locke. Nee Tui Page. Mudo Paul. Alexandria B. Riley. Cassandra Lynn Smith. Joseph J. Wernall II. Candidates for the master's degree, please stand. Madam President, I am honored to present the candidates for Master of Education, Master of Science in Athletic Training, Master of Science in Clinical Mental Health Counseling, Master of Science in Organizational Leadership, Master of Science in Sport Management, and Master of Social Work.
I got to make it official. By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Grandview University and the great state of Iowa, I hereby confer the Master of Education, Master of Science in Athletic Training, Master of Science in Clinical Mental Health Counseling, Master of Science in Organizational Leadership, Master of Science in Sport Management, and Master of Social Work degrees on the candidates presented and grant them all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree, when directed by the faculty marshal, please stand and make your way forward. The following candidates have met all necessary requirements and are hereby recommended by the faculty of Grandview University for the Bachelor of Arts degree. Raymond Aboy. Reagan K. Adye. Gilbert Agoman. Trey Albert. Cynthia Estefana Amaro. Aaron Vidal Anderson. Lauren J. Anderson. Derek Anderson. Johnny Pasquale Angulo. Camden Scott Armstrong. Thomas Ochterlony. Rachel Lynn Bakey. Ezekiel Balderas. Marisabel Margarita Barrientos. Yasmin Barroso Renteria. Derek Robert Bell. Shannon Renee Bennett. Rachel Bertrand. Giovanni Bonilla. Emily Deborah Box. Aaron Bro. Owen Lee Brongart. Anna Alexandra Brees. Calvin Bright. Leilani Bucci. Jennifer R. Bullock. Vinicio Andres Burgos Caceres. Taylor Carey. Caitlin Noel Shelley Carney. Jamie Carr. Elia Carrasco Lechuga. Israel Caceres. Danielle Castillo. Mary Mar Ceniceros. Josue Chiguira. Jacob Alexander Clay. James Douglas Clemens. Alexandra Lynn Cleverly. Emma Cochran. Anna Nicole Coyle. Jocelyn Craig. Jacob Elijah Craven. Christopher Eugene Cunningham. Kevin Curret Perez. Madeline Sue Danner. Chomu Young Dang. Leandro de Sequeira. Julie Christine Dill. Wyatt Frederick Dillon. Charisse DePee. Brendan Edgington. Gabriel Ott de Medeiros. Dennis Elwell. Matthew Evans. Logan Zane Zasulis Fanowski. Braden K. Fischel. Beatrice Yvonne Fitton. Autumn Forrester. Jessica Frasher. TJ Fries. Jason Richard Foose. Savannah Fuller. Morgan Nicole Gant. Kristen M. Garcia. Henry Rodica Garceni. Ethan R. Froelich. Matthew Robert Gerhardt. Catherine George. Nicholas G. Getler. Garrett Gilliland. Abigail Goforth. Grant Gonerman. Justin M. Good. Dominic Gooseby II. Chloe Greig. Ryan Greiner. Caleb Grizzle. Isabel Gescheidel. Ariana Deor Garena. Terry Hall. Samantha Lynn Holloway. Nathan Hamilton. Carly B. Haynes. Shkuman Hassani. Emily Page Hatchett. Thomas David Hathaway. Haley Heck. Ryan Hermes. Cole Hoffman. Lindsay Nicole Holmberg. Audrey Hood. Carter J. Heiser. Aldiana Hazarovic. Afton Elizabeth Jacobs. Matthew T. Johnson. Alicia Jean Johnson. Ashlyn Ann Johnston. Alexis M. Jones. Samantha Juarez. Daniel Yugovich. Sing Yen Isaac Cam. Alyssa Pearl King. Luke Dean Kirsch. Alexis Stephanie Klein. Ellie Marie Klopp. Brian Kolpak. Courtney Kopishki. Chloe May Krebsbach. Emily K. Kirpin. Jeffrey Allen Lamp, Jr. Mackenzie Langstrot. Emily Lau. Christine M. Lee. Gideon Paolo Peter Kime. Robert Harrison Luke. Rocky Lutz. Dewey Lee. Emma Mayfeld. Claire Louise Meixner. Danielle Marie Malone. Sing Swang Man. Michael Mascarenas. Alexandria Elizabeth May. Merritt James McCardle. Michelle M. McLean. Carly Irene McCoy. Brody Carol McGackey. John McElhone. Marissa Lauren Mealing. Samuel Remington Colin Mickelson. Dylan Robert Miller. Drake James Miller. Ashlyn Miller. Jackie A. Minso. Megan Lynn Mitchell. Tommy Mommer. Skylar Ann Monahan. Elia Moore. Mark D. Morgan. Ethan Mortensen. Ella Louise Moss. Ephraim Ahmed. Mudis Muivic. Mana Abubakar Mukhtar. Brooke Christine Mumford. Jairo Murillo. Jenna Diane Murray. Brisana Monontoronot. Roxana Andrea Nastase. Cam Nelson. Trang T. Nguyen. Mike Tan Nguyen. Jiang Nguyen. Alexis K. Nickel. Brendan N. Nielsen. Jordan K. Neuenhouse. Elena Niyibizi. Andrew Rieger Nussbaum. Max O'Brien. Amina Okit. Jade A. Olson. Omar Ordaz Landeros. Maddie Uhl. Olive Palmer. Abby Morgan Pauls. Charles Matthew Parker. Colton John Parkins. Emma Noel Parson. Amy Pesima. John J. Mawa Peters. Malin Sharon Phillips. Deanna Valeria Piatto. Jordan Portillo. Casey Prongi. Corey Prongi. Sarah Puckett. Jessica Brenda Ramirez Reyes. Terry Ramos. Chelsea C. Rachi. Alexander Reed. David Reed. Tristan Ann Rue. Tyler William Roberts. Emily Ray Roberts. John Rodriguez. Carson Rollinger. Timothy C. Rooker. Catherine Elizabeth Roy. Brock M. Saylor. Julie Mae Son. Amanda Marie Sandoval. Say Kilo Say. Autumn Suzette Schott. Megan Traley Schroeder. Logan Crawford Schwen. Craig Allen Schaefer Jr. Macklin Shanahan. Elizabeth Rose Shea. Iris Simmons. Dawson Simpson. Trent E. Civola. Mateus Silva. Tyler Joseph Smith. Megan Michelle Smolk. Eric Robert Snook. Alex Johan Song. Matea Lynn St. Aubin. Zachary Stacy. Keisha Lee Stewart. Lori Catherine Stone. Elizabeth Charlene Sutton. Dalton Swaino. Imra Tabakovic. Spencer L. Thomas. Jared Thomas. Paige Thompson. Tan Dung To. Jacob James Tollefson. Tring Tran. Chris Tran. Nicholas Ryan Trotter. Eric Bolivar Villar Cordero. Rosette Monique Vaux. Brady Thomas Wagner. Raina Waldner. Blake Anthony Walker. Daniel Webb. Noah James Wessling. Spencer Reed Sharp. Rayleigh Dale Whipple. Jenna J. White. Megan Elizabeth White. Taylor Wick. Dylan Williams. Weston John Wilson. Alicia Winterbauer. Isaiah John Whitrock. Daniel Jack Wong. Serena Jo Woolman. Caden Young. Gaudi Zamora. Heng Zhang. Candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree, please stand. Madam President, I am honored to present the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree.
Thank you, Dr. Moses. By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Grandview University and the great state of Iowa, I hereby confer the Bachelor of Arts degree on the candidates presented and grant them all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree, when directed by the faculty marshal, please stand and make your way forward. The following candidates have met all necessary requirements and are hereby recommended by the faculty of Grandview University for the Bachelor of Science degree. Brianna Joy Everson Diskler. Idris Abubakar Baral. Sumitra Basnet. Sabrina Marie Bennett. Tam Cow. Blake Richard Shelley Carney. Catalia Thamo A. Asel Eid. Isabella L. Gonzalez. Anastasia Green. Bethany Michelle Ham. J. Dalton Jensen. Lydia Uhl. Courtney Elizabeth Pierce. Rezvan Razizadeh. Angela Marie Hall Rabine. Danielle Seelover. Hosea Tabonye. Hannah K. Valentine. Candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree, please stand. Madam President, I am honored to present the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Grandview University and the great state of Iowa, I hereby confer the Bachelor of Science degree on the candidates presented and grant them all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree, when directed by the Faculty Marshal, please stand and make your way forward. The following candidates have met all necessary requirements and are hereby recommended by the faculty of Grandview University for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. Paige Colleen Adams. Sage Christina Adamson. Amber S. Brown. Destiny Ann Butters. Hannah Christine Carr. Cassandra Clausey. Alexis J. Cruz. Megan DeRoos. Shelby Nicole Daubertine. Alexis Lauren Exley. November Lynn Fetters. Sydney Nicole Fisher. Jason He. Kylie Hanna. Casey Lee Hill. Hannah Michael Henson. Allison Hugan. Manali Always Ali Jama. Paige Michelle Kane.
Woo! Go Paige!
Jenny M. Keller.
Go Jenny!
Chelsea Renee Lamb. Jasmine Sierra Longobardi. McKenna Michelle Mackey. Kaylin Marie McLeod. Adam Joel Miller. Rishaw Monteverdi. Hunter Allen Morgan. Oluo Odansi Olatumbasun. Penelope Olson. Emily Brooke Pope. Maya Potras. Riley Aaron St. Clair. Maddie Marie Turner. Lauren Claire Yucana. Hayden D. Ward. Catherine Jane Witchman. It's great, huh? Candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree, please stand. Madam President, I am honored to present the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Grandview University and the great state of Iowa, I hereby confer the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree on the candidates presented and grant them all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Social Work degree, when directed by the faculty marshal, please stand and make your way forward. The following candidates have met all necessary requirements and are hereby recommended by the faculty of Grandview University for the Bachelor of Social Work degree. Adeline A. Hartz. Brooke Boardman. Nicole Burdick. Erica Kayan Canada. Megan Chapman. Rebecca Christensen. Courtney Elizabeth Dolash. Brooke Flater. Judith Gonzalez Ballesteros. Kaylee Hendricks. Christina M. Engwers. Karima Coco. Caitlin Lind. Leslie Marquez. Destiny Pacheco. Caitlin Rose Thompson. Amina Mohammed Warsame. Thank you. Yeah. Candidates for the Bachelor of Social Work degree, please stand. Madam President, I am honored to present the candidates for the Bachelor of Social Work degree.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Grandview University and the great state of Iowa, I hereby confer the Bachelor of Social Work degree on the candidates presented and grant them all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. I now now invite Austin Strawhacker, class of 2011, to the podium for the alumni welcome.
Hello, class of 2023. My name is Austin Strawhacker, Grandview University, class of 2011, and I recognize that I'm one of the last people standing between you and celebrating the rest of the day with your family, so I will keep this brief. Today we're gathered here to celebrate your achievements at Grandview and to mark the start of your next chapter. Like the season of spring emerges from the effects of winter, this time and place have significantly impacted the trajectory of your life. As you embark on this new beginning, I warmly invite you to stay connected to Grandview University, as it will always be a part of your life, and you will always be a part of it. You will always be welcome here, and I encourage you to play an active role in making those who come after you feel welcomed and supported in their journey. At Grandview, we are a family that provides support, encouragement, and guidance to each other, and I sincerely hope that you will remain an integral part of this family so that we can continue to make a difference in each other's lives and communities. While you might not be on campus every day now, I hope that you return frequently, share your life experiences with future students, and take part in the many alumni events on campus and around Des Moines. As a way of celebrating, please be sure to take that mug under your chair that's been clanking around the whole day. On behalf of the National Alumni Council and every alumni who has walked this stage before you, it is my distinct honor to congratulate the class of 2023 and welcome you into the Grandview University alumni family.
As we close today's celebration, I have a few observations and a bit of wisdom to share with you. This is my very first Grandview University commencement as your newish president. Today is my why, my absolute favorite day of the year. Joining you in celebrating your achievements is the culmination of all that we do here at Grandview. I absolutely love how all of you have chosen to celebrate today, collectively and individually. The caps, the stoles, the dance steps, the family cheers. It has been a privilege and a joy to congratulate each of you on this hard-earned achievement. Each time you look at your diploma in the future, I hope you pause to thank all those who helped make today possible for you. First, our faculty. They created the curriculum, spending countless hours inside and outside of the classroom, expanding your knowledge, your confidence, and your skill sets. They advised you, supported you, and helped transform your lives. Faculty, please rise or wave as you are able. Graduates, now is your opportunity to thank faculty for all they have done. Next, our staff at Grandview. They have worked diligently, often behind the scenes, supporting you, praying for you, coaching you, and cheering you on, just as they are today. Staff, please rise or wave as you are able. Graduates, now is your time to thank all staff for what they have done. Seated with faculty are members of the Board of Trustees and President's Council. Please rise and let's thank our trustees and administrators for their service to and support of Grandview. Let's also acknowledge all those who worked so hard to make today possible: the musicians, the staff from the registrars, provosts, and president's offices, and the Iowa Event Center staff. Thank you. And I personally want to take a moment to give a shout out to my first dude and yours, Jim Keck. Thank you for partnering with me on this grand adventure. Graduates, as you cross the stage today, we heard much celebration out in the stands. I know your loved ones, both here in the audience and at home, did much to assist you during your college journey. Let's take a moment to locate your biggest fans and show your appreciation for all they have done. A few logistical details as we end our time together this afternoon. We have a tradition here at Grandview that as we recess out of the hall, the faculty and staff will form a corridor and applaud our graduates as they exit. So parents and friends, after the benediction, we ask that the assembly remain seated until the stage party has left the arena. Thank you for supporting this tradition. Guests, you may exit the arena through either the north or south doorways. Please make your way over to Hy-Vee Hall, where your graduates will greet you. One final reflection. When I accepted the call to come to Grandview University as your president, I knew I would love it, but I truly had no idea I would love it. And that is because of you, our faculty, our staff, and especially our students. Students, I am so incredibly proud of you. We'll miss you dearly and look forward to welcoming you back for homecoming or as a graduate student, a member of our Alumni Council, a future colleague, or perhaps a future Board of Trustees member, maybe even my successor. I can't wait to see your impact on the world. I recently had a student call a new event here a grand first. This entire year has been about grand firsts for me, and thank you for being part of it. So, it is with great pride and joy as a grand first for me that I get to say, graduates, please rise. It is now time to officially transfer your tassels to the left. And we're taking our last selfie together. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you the Grandview University Class of 2023. Congratulations. And graduates, for our final skol, 1, 2, 3, skol! And now at this time, I invite the rest of you to stand and join in the singing of the Grandview Loyalty Song.
Shine for a light to the world.
And now receive the benediction. God bless you, graduates, on your journey. God bless your work and your play, your dreams and aspirations, your relationships, and all the lives that you will touch. God bless you, faculty and staff who are retiring. May this new season in your lives be filled with adventure. And God bless everyone here. Travel well, Godspeed, amen.
Recessional, the other one we didn't play. Turn it over. Does that make sense?
Play it once.
Recessional.
Just play it through once.
I probably, yeah. Start at A. Start at A. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and. gonna go, all the music is gonna go in my car, in the front seat. I'm right out here.